Okay, everything looks like it's okay right now. Okay, single player, new, moderate difficulty is fine. Here we go. High level alert has been issued. Mission: F.E.A.R team is report for emergency briefing on the situation. You've just been transferred to the unit as a man point. As the point man. This will be your first assignment with F.E.A.R. Oh, good. It lets me choose when to continue. In 2002, the U.S. Army formed a secret unit dedicated to combating paranormal threats to national security. Two randomizers, yeah, next to each other so we can know when we get doubles. Oh, that's cool. The unit was named First Encounter Assault Recon. WB Games presents. This is one of my first modules I ever played, especially on PC. Oh, that's fantastic. I'll leave now. Have a good one. Thanks, Alpha Mike. You have a good one, too. Good luck with the Monopoly. Get all the boardwalks. Don't roll triple doubles, because then you'll go to jail. Just get double doubles, and then a not double. Or, yeah. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. Welcome all the new viewers, I guess. How's everything looking? Capico, buy more, please. Also, how's the sound? Audio-wise. Looking good? Fantastic. I think this guy's about to have a bad rest of the rest of his life, actually. Yep. Like they say, if you teach a man to... If you make a man a fire, he's warm for the night. If you light a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life. It's a tad quiet. Same with the stream. Aw, thank you. I think that guy's gonna need the rest of the week off to recover. Ooh, that guy might be out for like a long-term leave issue. I think those guys just got into the Raspberry Pi. Oh, well, he is hungry, I guess. Interval 01.
Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
There was an uprising. F.E.A.R has taken command of the prototypes.
My God.
We can
Inception.
still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
Oh, all right. Let me make a few calls.
This wacko's name is Paxton.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure we got sound. Sound effects, speech, music. Probably turn the music up a bit. Ooh, they actually have a performance thing. High cut, yeah. By today's standards, this thing shouldn't be an issue. Subtitles on. Gore. Always run. Toggle crouch. Message duration. Head bob. No. We're gonna... No, almost none of that. Auto switch weapons. Slow-mo effect, yes. HUD fade speed normal. Okay, cool. Okay, there's nothing special in there. Got it. Okay, cool. This is pretty revolutionary, but yeah, it was mainly the speech that was too quiet. Okay, cool. Even though that was what's maxed out, not much I can do there. I could, I guess. Let me turn it up just a smidge then. A mod, I need over there. Over there. Why? It's apparently stuck. It's stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid brand is stuck on me. I'll turn that up a bit then. All right. Let's try that. Although with subtitles should be good anyway. Well, we'll find out.
And F.E.A.R. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an
Why is it so tiny? Oh, this was set to... Okay, well... Okay.
Tight.
I think he has an agenda.
No, I need large. What? Okay, well, whatever. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get everybody.
Not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Essential vitamins and nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of F.E.A.R Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones that respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course.
Of course.
Fettel is one of the commanders.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them, highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put Fettel down and it's over. Fortunately, the whole point of the program is to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Army Cam implanted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
That's awfully convenient.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to. What about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
You putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results. His reflexes are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Let's roll.
sorry.
What's the first thing you remember? Where are you taking him? You will be a god among men.
We've tracked Fettel to an abandoned...
Okay, I want to turn... I don't know if that's a display thing, or... Oh, maybe I can't turn down... Mouse? Oh, here we go, mouse sensitivity. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. So the mouse movement is smooth. Turn that down too, because I don't even know what that does. Okay.
abandoned building just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances. Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
Yeah, I tried to turn those up as much as I could, but it is, I don't think it's meant to be played on a screen this big. So by expanding it out, it doesn't expand out the font. So it's just tiny. All right. But I did turn everything up, so hopefully you can at least hear it. Basically, the bad guy was was trained and implanted to be able to control a squad of soldiers with his mind. They all this whole battalion of squad of super soldiers was tied into his brain, and he could give them commands with his thoughts. Well, he went rogue, and he took his squad of soldiers with him who were heavily armed and trained. So we're supposed to go find him and put him down before he can do any real harm. All of this is super top secret, by the way. F.E.A.R Mission Coordinator Rowdy Betters has tracked enemy commander Paxton Fettel to an abandoned building in Auburn District. Hannibal 3 spy satellite is geosynchronous orbit shows no signs of replica soldiers in vicinity. Mission: F.E.A.R combat operatives will infiltrate target site for 2 separate entry points and attempt to neutralize Fettel. According to Armachim, technical advisor, once Fettel is contained, replica soldiers will become inactive and can be rounded up without incident. Investigate the area for signs of Paxton Fettel. Yeah, the whole HUD is pretty tiny. Yeah, see, HUD scaling is turned up to large. Oh, okay, so that's just how fast it fades. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have anything else I can do for that. Yeah, it's already set to, I think, as large as it's gonna get. Maybe once I restart it at some point, it'll change some of this stuff, but... Okay, we got a melee move. Flying kicks, by the way, remember that. think there was a... Oh, that's how we... Okay, that's how we do that. Aim down sight is shift, which is interesting. How do I... Flashlight is X. Oh, we have lean. I forgot about the lean. Okay. My eyes can handle it? Okay, great. Break or shoot loose boards. Okay, apparently I can't break that one. Man, I remember playing the multiplayer of this. Multiplayer was pretty fun. Pretty crazy, but fun. Press F to open doors and objectives. Okay. Oh, God. I just meant to kill it. I didn't meant to blow it up. Trying to remember where it was. There's a scene in here I'll explain to you when we get to it that actually scared the absolute bejesus out of me when I was a kid, completely by accident. I think this building may not be up to code anymore. But...
Hey, bro. What took you so long? Try to find a way around.
Yeah, that rat absolutely went away. Was there another one? I will send you to your family, rat. Anything? Pick up health booster. Health boosters permanently increase your health by a small amount. I don't remember those being in here before. Huh, I wonder if maybe I just missed them? Aw, man. Stupid one-way doors and being blocked by light desks. What? Oh, we're getting visions. Drugs. Yeah, you know, you just inject yourself with drugs. I didn't bring you here. You brought yourself here. Oh, we can actually break these windows. What's the outside world look like? It looks like buildings. Okay. Wow, the lightning is going crazy outside.
Hold on a sec.
What? Whoa. Oh, okay, it saved, so it actually restarted it. Oh, okay.
You ready?
We can maybe turn that off.
Go.
Clear! Clear the building. Bro? 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 Brosive? We're really tripping out like super hard, bro. Did you take that half a tab of the acid like I suggested? What do you mean you took the whole box? That's like 15 acids. You're gonna die, bro. I think your partner got isekai? Yeah, he did.
Jin, We need you up here.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
The transmitter signal's coming from nearby. It's gotta be around there somewhere.
Thanos confirmed.
I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around.
I think we just wanted him to be Thanos. I think mentally, when the drugs kicked in or whatever, we're like, yeah, let's Thanos this guy. And then our brain Thanos'd him, but we didn't get a chance to actually Thanos him.
You gonna check the place out or what?
I am checking the place. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm contaminating this crime scene, obviously.
Take a look around.
What was it? Okay. I tried to hit him through the door. I mean, it's just a pigeon. It's literally a rat with wings. Clear. Clear. Now look at this beautiful photorealistic world. It's glorious. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. The slow motion head whack. This used to be top of the line. It really did.
His name was Charles Haberger.
Oh, not Charles Hobugger.
Mine or hers. It makes no difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
Come in, over. What's going on? I've lost Fettel's signal. Comcast, this is Den Mother. I hope you aren't busy.
Where'd he go?
We've got a situation down at the harbor. What kind of situation? We located those soldiers you were looking for, but we're under orders not to engage until you guys reconnoiter. Understood. I've got 2 birds en route to your position. You should have a visual shortly. We'll be ready.
Gotta reconnect with my team. By the corner.
What do you think of the new point?
By the corner.
Hey, back already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
All right. Okay, so I think we got some implications that that when Preston Fettel there eats someone, he can kind of steal their memories.
I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget.
Oh, dang, you missed the rumor mill?
These men are from F.E.A.R. They're special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive. Do not engage the enemy. Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys. Team 1 will move in from the southwest. Team 2 will approach from the north. Once our recon is complete, we'll rendezvous and wait for further orders. Okay, let's saddle up.
What's the rumor mill? Paxton Fennel managed to elude F.E.A.R operatives in Auburn. And he's taking, and his tracking signal was subsequently lost. Oh my God. Body of an unidentified male was discovered at the site. Hannibal 3 spy satellites photographed sizable replica force in vicinity of South River wastewater treatment plant. Wait. South River? Why does that sound familiar? South River. Mission. F.E.A.R combat operatives will attach to responding Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta, SFODD, troops to reconnoiter the area with the purposes of recommending military response. Teams should not engage the enemy unless fired upon. F.E.A.R Technical Officer Jin Sukun is remaining in Auburn to conduct a forensics investigation. If waited before entering the room with your partners, you could have overheard their chatter on you. Oh, okay, gotcha. Use aim/zoom to aim for better accuracy. Weapons with scopes will zoom in when you aim. It's interesting that they're prioritizing melee attacks over aiming down sight of the weapon by putting melee attacks on the mouse instead of on the keyboard. It's an interesting choice. Interval 02, initiation. Yeah, let's go cause trouble.
Stand mother, this is Little Bird. We're on the ground.
Copy that. Proceed to first objective.
Also weird, I thought I remember there being a sprint button, but apparently there is not.
Since you're on point, see if you can get this gate open. I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one.
Okay. Alright.
Find that gate control yet?
No. No, I have not.
Come on, we ain't got all day.
Am I missing something? Oh, I am missing something. Okay, cool. Now, if I remember right... I guess not. I thought I remember there being a way to break open boxes and find secret stuff once in a while. Because I remember when I was younger, I actually did a thing where I, during that first part with, what's his name? Peston? Peddleton? I actually threw a landmine down in that area where he shows up to see if it would trigger when he shows up, and if I remember right, it actually didn't. Folks with Longo. Want to play some folks, or you want to read some folks with Longo? Hey, wow, a 50-round magazine on the submachine gun. That's pretty good. Something's bad's happening. Ooh, we got a reflex booster, more reflexes. Are they all already dead? Look at that! Oh, it's her. We'll find out about her in a little bit. Ooh. I love they're using these SMGs that have these extending stocks that you would put in your shoulder for accuracy, and nobody bothers. What do I have against windows? They're fun to break. Dang, so she just... Situation. Status unknown. Both teams have gone silent, and F.E.A.R team's life sign monitors are offline. Interference is preventing satellite reconnaissance. Mission. Surviving operatives should attempt to rendezvous an exfiltrate mission after area until reinforcements arrive. Got it. Wow. So she didn't just kill them. She, like, filleted them to the bone with her mind. With her mind bullets. I think you just like Apple instead. Actually, I've never owned an Apple product in my life. Never been a fan. Never felt the need to go through and relearn how to use computers just to have an Apple product. If you all love Apple, that's fine with me, but I myself have... I can put you out of your misery if you... Oh, he's dead. And he's gone. We gotta pie the corner. Pie the corner. Pie the corner. Who's there? Oh, pie the corner. Are we pieing the corner yet? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just picking up ammo from them. Got it. Or no, is that a separate weapon? No, no, that's the same weapon. Okay. Anything special? Documentation. Thought I remember there being something about interacting with the phones in this, but I might be thinking of something else. Oh. Oh. Oh, we can use the med kits. Okay. Press Z to restore some health. Got it. I took very little damage there. Okay. He's dead. He's not getting back up. He doesn't appear to be a zombie, everybody. Non-zombie confirmed. I've had iPhones, although I use Android now, except for my work phone. Oh, you have a work phone? You're so fancy. I guess you are pretty high up in the company, though. It makes sense to give you a work phone. Fuck it. I found some more windows. Other med kits. Where is this taking us? Oh, is it the direction I was supposed to go in the first place? I guess so. Okay, weird.
All elements be advised that Echo Zero isn't responding. Command, this is Echo 7. Should we investigate? Negative. I'll dispatch a search team.
Okay, so there is a run button? Hold on. Oh, apparently that's all the buttons. Toggle walk, unassigned. Oh, okay, so we are running by default. Yeah, walk or toggle walk is unassigned. Sidestep. What does that mean? Right control? Oh, I can lock the crosshair and move with the mouse. Wow, that is a weird option. Okay. See, I swear I thought I remember there being a sprint option. You could like do like crazy moves and stuff. Okay, so melee insta kills these guys. Oh, that's just okay, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, what, Ika? Give me that pistol. That first aid kit. Okay, that guy's dead. Seeing people die from getting tapped with the butt of a gun. Oh, yeah. Dang, that is a lot of dust. I do not remember having that much dust before. You're moving in. Are you moving in? You need help? I'm one man. One basic man. Alright, stream is still behind the House of Dead. I think it's screwed up the... Are we still having frame issues? Okay, okay, hold on. I mean, we can turn this down. We'll go medium. Graphics card. What? Computer and graphics card. Medium? Run a sample level to test performance options. Oh, that's fine. I don't have time to do that right now. How about that? Oh my god. Alright, how does that... It broke the... It broke the display. Okay. That's quite silly. Okay. Why did it... God. Oh, Gog. Oh, Gog, why? Why have you done this? Alright. Hold on. Like an extra 10 seconds more? It's just more behind than it usually is. Okay. Well, that's not the worst then. I was just hoping there isn't lag. Or like, you know, glitchy, like laggy, the actual stream is laggy. A 10-second delay I'm fine with. Hi, are you all dead? Good, you seem dead. I'm gonna assume you're gonna continue to be dead. Hi, are you in here? Hi, my name is Fernando Martinez. I was hired to shoot you all, I think. What? What was that? Why was there lightning? I don't like the lightning. Why is there lightning? I guess it's fine. No? Okay. I guess not.
This is Echo 6. We've reached the first marker. Roger, Echo 6. Secure the area. Intruders have leaving road.
Oh. Oh, you didn't die.
Team, take cover.
Okay, so... Okay, so only sneaky melee will kill people instantly. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense to me. Okay, more armor. Nice. Granadas. Let's go. Break all the glass. Ooh, we can break the computers too. Wow, that explodes all the stuff out of it. Huh. You can open up to me. Love it. Love everything about it. Oh, what can I do to these soda machines? Nothing? Really? Kind of surprised. Oh, almost missed a window. Oh, and a free med kit. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's like a double kick. Oh. Where's your bullets? I need your bullets. Oh, there it is. Give me those bullets. Oh, wait. Is there secrets up here? Wait. I don't know if I can actually... Maybe I do that in a second. It looks like there's stuff up there, but I can't get to it yet. Oh, yeah, we're going up there right now. Never mind. I gotta be cool. Oh my god, he does way more damage than me. Okay. Wow, I did not expect that.
All elements be advised that Echo 0 isn't responding. Command, this is Echo 7. Should we investigate? Negative. I'll dispatch a search team.
Wow, I did not expect it to do that much damage. Coming back over here, bro, or what? It's not. Oh, I got him right in the junk. I feel bad about that one. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd that guy go? I'm actually back kind of a ways. I don't like that this gun's 3-round burst. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can switch it though. It's like 3-round burst with the option for fully automatic, which is really weird. Ow. Okay, well, we'll do that too, I guess. Oh, good. I automatically picked up their ammo. Oh, weird. Yeah, I'm automatically picking up ammo now. Got a jump kick? Yeah. I meleeed those other two, though, with no problem, and they died in one hit. I don't know why that one guy didn't. Maybe he's actually something more impressive. I don't know. So it seems like they have the advantage at range. Which sucks. Okay, this is the part with the lightning. Unknown origin, okay.
This is Echo 6. We've reached the first marker. Roger, Echo 6. Secure the area. Intruders have been confirmed. Shit!
Ow. All my bones. Okay. Definitely need the armor. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. I don't like that I've already had to use 2 healing med kits this time. Whereas last time I didn't have to use any at this point, but that's fine. Oh.
Squad, get to cover. We can't stop them. Contact!
I can't stop him. Yeah, I'm definitely tougher than a regular human being. Also, I don't remember there being guys in there last time we came through this section. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I can't get in there stealthily. I have to break the windows. Oh, and this guy's gone. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
What was that?
Nothing? Didn't see anything. Oh my god, they do so much damage with their melee attacks. How's it a good idea for me to engage them in melee? My god. Okay, what do we got? Armor. We got an assault rifle. First aid kit. I think we got a couple of grenades and a pistol. Okay, so they were like, this is a little side supply room they'd set up for themselves. Wait. Oh, we can go dualies. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize we could go dualies. I didn't realize dualies was an option in this. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is Chet in accounting. Nobody seems to know what's going on, but we've been hearing a lot of loud noises. Have you guys heard anything over there?
End of messages.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, I thought I remember there being an aspect of this that involved answering the phone. Now you're an action movie pro tag? Yeah, I am. Heck yeah, I am. You're gonna doing all of the jumping and shooting. And in slow motion. Oh, okay, so I don't have to... Okay, he does the automatically shooting with both guns on his own. It's not Call of Duty style where I have to, like, right-click to fire with the right gun.
Reinforcements.
Oh, that was a terrible time for that to happen, but alright. I guess we'll take that. Might need to turn that function off. That's a really weird choice. I mean, back in the day, it probably was great, but nowadays it's...
Check the upper floor. Yes, sir.
Shh. No, it's a secret. It's a secret.
Squad, regroup. Target sighted.
Wow, he is choosing completely at random which gun to be firing. There you go. Man, I can't get their ammo unless I go all the way back down there. It's probably fine. Pawing the corner. Oh, it let me back down here already. Great. Yeah, this was incredibly advanced for its time. Obviously, by today's standards, visually it's not that interesting. From an actual playing perspective, though, it's actually very fun. Your highlighter reflexes will give you an edge against enemies. Press the slow-mo button. Okay, I can slow-mo button. Oh, or not, apparently. Dang. Okay, they do not want you to go too action-y. They expect you to use some cover. Yeah, maybe if I put the difficulty on low. If I put it on low, we'd probably be okay for crazy action nonsense, but as of right now, action crazy nonsense is not working out so well. Sadly. Enemy is too strong for the action movie nonsense. What was this? Oh, is this where we're supposed to be going? Apparently that's where we're supposed to be going. Oh, this area's... I can't reach it. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Another SMG for some strange reason. Whoa. We're having a freak out. Okay. Yo? I have a bunch of concern. Breaking it in glorious slow motion. I have a heckin' concern. Oh, it's more of him. Makes me wonder how often they expect me to actually use slow motion. Ika, did you ever use slow motion as a kid, or did you just not even need it?
Someone there.
Nice. Permanent health increase. Yeah, I don't know if I ever remember finding those. Oh, we got a lot of people filleted in here. A lot of filleted people in this one. We gotta get a cross breeze going in here. We can't have all these closed windows. Ow. Oh, hello. There's a lot of explosions following you. I'm gonna go in the other direction now. Ow. Oh. Oh! I was blown. I got thrown out a window. Oh, I got thrown out a window. Ouch. Ouch. Got thrown out a window. Oh, situation. Hannibal 3 spy satellite is back online. One F.E.A.R combat operative has been found alive. Remaining operative is still missing, but life signs are stable. Paxton Fettel's tracking signal has been detected in the area. SFODD reinforcements are en route to assist in primary mission. Those Delta Force guys got completely filleted. I played with God mode on. The module terrified me. Wow, okay. I was only like 7, though. That's fair. You are younger than me. When this came out, I think I was in my teens, at least. Remaining F.E.A.R combat operative will attempt to locate and neutralize Fettel. F.E.A.R F.E.A.R technical officer and S.F.A.D escort will continue search for missing F.E.A.R operative. You can carry up to 3 weapons. If you pick up a 4th, you will swap for the weapon you are holding. Oh, that's good to know. So it's not infinite weapons. It's just probably more than a regular person should carry. In fact, I might still have the disc at home now that I'm thinking about it.
He's alive.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured, although I don't know how he survived.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Federal...
Oh, don't worry. I have a natural immunity to explosions.
Gotta take that fucker out, fast. Jen, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone. That's crazy.
He can take care of himself. Now move.
Actually, he probably can't take care of himself. Yep, there's we got thrown through a window. I am lucky to be alive. I agree. Plot armor, yeah. What's up, bro? That's a good gun. It's green. I like that green. I like that Picatinny rail on top. Yeah, I know it's making it awkward that I'm commenting on how great your gun looks when I'm staring at it. It's all big and stuff. Yeah. He gets it. Random truck, I assume with backup. Ooh, this place looks like it has been ingressed into.
Looks like I'm not gonna be able to send you any reinforcements for a while. My helos just got diverted to Armacam headquarters. Something big is going on.
Oh, that's bad.
My people are right in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the shots. Is it the same bad guys? Looks that way. I'm a little short on detail.
Oh.
This ain't a covert op anymore.
Okay, so he's launched a full-on invasion of the like government headquarters of this operation. Well, that's bad. I have to remember I can't be too over the top. A super action guy. Hello. I know exactly where I'm going, but I don't like the idea of being up on that catwalk as, you know, random schmoes are pouring out of these other buildings.
You have one new message.
Mike, what the hell's going on over there? It sounded like an explosion. I can't get through to anybody. Call me back.
No, I won't. I refuse to call you back. Oh. Okay. Well, that's probably a good thing, right? Can we all agree that's probably a good thing? I did not have very many bullets for this. Stupid windows. Hate them. Hate them so much. I wasn't sure if I could actually break that window or not. See, I could see playing through this with infinite ammo and I just rocket launcher all of these windows. I think that's the dream, right? Oh, okay, I think this... Wait. Oh, you know what? We might have actually skipped... Oh, no, this is it. This is it right here. So... Just a little rebellion? Yeah, just a little rebellion. You know, just 1,000 trained soldiers with fully automatic weapons and armor being controlled by some kind of military mind who can telepathically talk to them. You know, just a mild rebellion. So when I was a kid, I think it was this section. I came down here and I went through here. And as I came forward... Is it here? Oh, maybe this isn't it. There's a section in one of these tunnels where I was coming forward, and because it has like realistic, like the shadow adjusts, as I was walking forward, the shadow, my own shadow flew up in front of me, and I actively yelled and like went, ah, and like slid away from the computer. Oh, no you don't. You're lucky you're immune to bullets. Well, looks like they, Oh, don't you do it. I'll rifle butt you right in the face. I mean, I like that you have infinite flashlight, but it's on a rechargeable meter, so it's not infinite. It's just you don't have to look for batteries. Oh, gross. What? Oh, don't be making weird noises. Keep your eyes open, team. It's like, why do they all sound alike? Well, it's because they're technically clones, so they should sound alike. She's laughing at the barrel drugs. Oh, hi. Wow, you were actually very tough. I shot you in the face like 3 times there. I forgot how fun this module is. This is a very fun module, actually. Okay, got all the windows, right? Nope. Almost got away. There was a first aid kit and a grenade. I'm maxed out on grenades? Dang, I need to start throwing those things more, I guess. How dare she? Yeah, how dare she sneak up behind me? Laugh at me. Little jerk. Ah. Yeah, he just took a shot to the face and he didn't go down. It's impressive. Take that, jerks. Arr! Dang. They are doing a lot of damage. Maybe I need to be hitting control more often. I don't know. Oh wait, is this a thing? Oh, this looks like a thing. Ooh, secrets? R. I don't even know what I hit. Oh, it's T. Hi. Just shout this at them as I run in, gunning them down. Hi. What? So, what am I up here for? Was there just no reason for this? Oh, I guess. Oh, okay, I needed to get around this way. Oh, wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button to crouch. Okay, wait. Oh, I got him! The triple. The triple. Oh. Oh, it was only a double. Oh, there's more. Hi, how we all doing? Everyone all right? Everyone okay? You enjoying your time at the paintball field? You enjoying it? I hope you're all enjoying your time at the paintball field. You're taking this very seriously for a paintball match. I appreciate that. Ooh, I do kind of find it interesting. There's almost like a hint of purple or something with this light to kind of make it stand out versus all these yellows. I didn't see anything important in there. Ooh, armor. Okay. Oh, okay. That didn't go anywhere where I thought it was going to. Dang, there's so much smoke. Dang. It's amazing how, like, cutting edge this is. In every way but the actual, like... Oh, out of maximize... Oh, it's my arch nemesis. The glass with the netting in it. The fencing. The unbreakable fencing glass. Found traditionally in hospitals, insane asylums, and schools. It's quite obnoxious, actually. It's interesting that their attempt to juxtapose this with the horror of it all. You know what I mean? It's very interesting that this is also supposed to be a horror module on top of everything else. So you have the basic combat for your shooter people, but you've also got this like deeper thing going on with all the weird sci-fi stuff. It's an interesting choice. Hiya. Hiya. Also, I could have sworn there was a way to sprint and then like slide, and then you could turn that into Alienware. Really?
The data's uploading now.
I don't remember this.
I found a wastewater analysis summary addressed to an Army Cam review committee. According to the abstract, there's some major contamination coming from upstream. I can't imagine why Army Cam would be interested when they're responsible.
Oh. Dang, these PCs are tough. I didn't know what was gonna happen, but that's awesome. That's basically exactly what I was hoping was gonna happen. I had so much stuff inside of offices. It's impressive how many things I can break or knock around. Oh. Team spread out. Team spread out. He ducked at the perfect time. Oh, that's a grenade. Get in it. Or was it not a grenade? Maybe it wasn't a grenade. That looked like he threw a grenade at me, but I didn't see an explosion. Maybe I shot him and it caused him to drop it or something? Hello? I think there's one more of you. Okay, I think I got him. I think they're down, team. Enemy down. I need a trailer here. We need cuffs on all these suspects. More armor. Oh, I'm at full armor. I didn't take any damage there? What? What? Maybe he forgot to pull the pin out? Oh, that'd be awesome if I go over there and there's just a grenade, like, laying on the floor with the pin still in it. Oh, at least these guys died snuggling. I wonder if that was intentional. Maybe they were really good friends in real life. Kind of friends who just snuggle sometimes. It's not weird. They just both need a snuggling friend. Well, maybe it's a little weird because they're all clones of each other, so I don't know how that works out, but... hello? Kind of don't want to go into this water, but I guess I have to. Oh. Oh, they're swimming. I don't remember there being swimming. No. 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 You're going to time out if you keep doing that. Snuggle buddies. Yeah, they're just snuggle buddies. They're just snuggling real hard forever. Snuggle buddies. Ooh, first aid kit. They're just good old-fashioned snuggle buddies. Is this a beer? Does that say old bum? Okay, I was about to say, I better be able to break it or something. Was Old Bum brand alcohol? For when you need something that a bum would love, Old Bum. Oh, hey. How's it going? Mulkey Tools. Taking that bucket with me. Oh. Apparently falling into water. Oh, or we're falling into a nightmare. Got it. Oh, skeletons. Oh, and the mission ended. Okay, or that level ended. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Hold. Oh, wait, press forward. Melee button plus crouch to perform a slide kick. Forward, melee, and crouch to perform a slide kick. Forward, melee button, and jump to perform a bicycle kick. There's the slide kick. There it is. Okay. F.E.A.R operatives have engaged a second replica company, throwing enemy forces into disarray. S.F.E.A.R teams are preparing to assault Armachin corporate headquarters. Enemy strength is presently unknown. The body found in Auburn has been positively identified as Charles Hebberger, an Armachin researcher. Mission. Primary goal remains the elimination of Paxton Fettel. Secondary goal is to determine enemy objective in the area. So they don't know why they're attacking the headquarters. They're just attacking the headquarters.
No, but I found some human remains. Impossible to ID without lab work.
That can't be him. His life signs are a little unusual, but he's definitely alive. He's got to be around there somewhere.
I'll keep looking.
Who are we talking about? Is it me? Am I the special person? Ika, what are the chances it's me? You think it's good?
Nothing to report.
And boop. Silly. Oh, these things are like armored. They're not going down at all. Okay. I forgot how much I like playing first-person shooters that actually let you, like, lean. It's one of my... Oh, hi! How you doing? She's afraid of you? Well, she should be. I'm about to put her in timeout for being a little spook jerk. Sneaking up behind people and stuff for no reason? No call for that. Oh, you do like a... Oh, wait. Okay, wait, which is the side path? Is this the side path, then? That's the slide kick, by the way, everybody. It's like a weird little, like, soccer tackle. Okay, is this... Okay, maybe... I'm just putting the bullets into the people now. What are you doing? I don't think that's gonna work out for you, friend. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, I reloaded wrong. Get some, get some. Oh, hi. That was a weird time. Dang. I guess I should have went the other direction. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm at full health. I have to say, I just used a lot of SMG ammo there. There's no way I'm at full SMG ammo. Wait, what? Oh, it's from up there. Wow, that's actually a really good shadow. I wonder how they did the shadowing in this, then. That's a really, really good shadow, actually. Like, that's a dynamic, real-time shadow. Lore.
New message.
Hey, man, I heard something crazy's happening over there. You all right? Let me know. We're still on for Friday, right? Call me back, bro. I hope you're all right.
End of messages.
Aww. Your bro's probably dead, bro. Alright. It's always sad. They were friends since high school. They did some experimenting in college with drugs together. But they both tripped out in the same exact way. It was pretty cool. Module, make up your mind. Which way is the way forward? Oh, okay, so this... Okay, so they both go to the same place. Weird. So wait, what was in this other direction then? Oh wait, do these explode if I shoot them? They do explode if I shoot them, okay. See... Okay, so what's... Didn't it load when I came into this area? So is this like, are there actually branching paths to this and I never knew it? Where is this? Okay. Oh. Okay, so this would have brought me out underneath them instead of across the room from them. I don't know if that's better. I'm not sure if tactically that was the better thing to do. But I appreciate that was an option. You know what I mean? Little things like that that really, you know, I don't need a jump kick. I just need a melee up there. Nah, you're lucky. You are lucky you were blessed with such height. There's definitely people over there yelling and stuff. Man, I don't know why I'm so hungry today. I'm like super hungry. Anybody else ever like get hungry for no reason? Really? That headshot from a rifle didn't kill you? Oh, I shot his grenade! He threw the grenade at me and I shot it as it bounced towards me. Ah! Where did that? Oh. I thought I didn't think there was more of them. Oh, where did... What? Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just get hungry, you know? Just like, man, I'm hungry. I mean, I did have a very busy day at work, or I did lots of actual work, but I don't know. I just feel hungrier than I should be. And I already ate food. I went and got food before the stream. I'm just starving right now. Oh, we could do food lore. Ika, what about the food lore? What are you thinking? What are you thinking for food lore? I myself had some Carl's Jr. and or Hardee's, depending on where you live and such. I just had a classic Superstar burger. Their basic double cheeseburger with a large fry and Diet Dr. Pepper. Ika, what about yourself? I swear I'm not an elk. If you're still around, I'd love to hear what you had. They might have fell asleep though. It's pretty late for them. Though this would be a very weird. Oh, hi. Hi, how's it going? Didn't see you. Had rice, goiza, and soup. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Sir? Boop. He didn't know where I went. I outflanked him. Gave him some of that pro COD action and just jumped behind him. Shotgun? Shotgun. Oh my god. Ooh, oh, okay. So I'd have to give up the pistols. I'm okay with that, I think. I think I'm okay with giving up the pistols for the shotgun. So, Ika, what kind of soup was it? Or was it one of your famous randomized soups? I butchered Goiza? What's wrong with Goiza? How did I butcher Goiza? Goyoza? Goyoza? I need to overpronounce the O in that? Goyoza? I love you're angry at me like I'm a you know, fluent Japanese speaker. Rando? Yeah? Okay. Someday we'll meet up and you'll have to make me some rando soup. I'll bring like a little hot plate, and then you can very dangerously cook me some rando soup in in a hotel room when we meet up in Vegas in like 2 years or something. Or even better, we can meet up in Reno, because then you can tell people you went to Reno, and they'll be like, "What is Reno?"
An explosion that leveled a dockside warehouse this evening was most likely the result of an industrial accident. No injuries have been reported, but emergency workers are still on the scene.
I don't know if regular people... Did most people know about Reno? Reno, Nevada? Well, I guess Reno 911, right? That show's really popular. So I guess they would know about Reno. Or what's the other one? Bullhead City? On the coast. On the coast. What did I just turn on? Oh, I drained the... Wait, no. Oh, did I open this? Yeah, the smaller gambling town. Yeah, the one that's... There's one that's right on the border between Arizona and Nevada. Never heard of Reno? Yeah, Reno, Nevada. It's like a small town kind of on the edge. I think if it's Reno is what I'm thinking of. Oh, it's this. Okay, that's what we did. But, welcome, I swear I'm not an elk. Welcome back. Can we get your food lore? Oh, it didn't work. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, yeah, that shotgun has no range whatsoever. Just woke up from my 1 hour nap. Ah! Oh my god! I got blown up. Oh, that didn't kill you. That was a direct... That was like multiple headshots there. But yeah, it's if Reno's the town I'm thinking of, it's on the opposite side of the river from Bullhead City, which is in Arizona. And basically you cross the river and then you're in Nevada, so you can gamble. So you can be in Arizona and then cross the river to go gamble. Can't really think of how I type out the pronunciation of Goyoza. You just have to listen to it sometime? Oh, gotcha. Oh, cauliflower cheese. What? Oh, the Goiza? Is that what you're calling the cauliflower cheese? Slide. Slide. An authentic slide tackle. Ooh, we got some mines. And when close, press F to switch to from grenades to proximity mines. Okay, so we can lay some traps now. Oh. Hi there. Slow-mos for other people. Oh, you're not dead. Wow, that was a terrible time to choose to crawl underneath that, by the way. What were you thinking? Oh, I was like, wait, what? The biggest thing, though, is if you keep putting the O before the Y. So gyoza? Gyoza? Like that? Food lore. I had cauliflower cheese. Oh, okay. You had cauliflower cheese for your food lore. Oh, okay. I thought you were just making fun of gyoza. The California. So wait. What is cauliflower cheese? So. Oh. Sneaky. Oh, what a noise. Oh my god. I did not expect the noise on that one, everyone. I gotta be honest with you. I did not expect that noise. That was not the noise I expected. Oh my. That man's super dead. Oh. Oh, it was like someone hit a rack of ribs. Oh, I don't know what you are, but I don't like it. Here, have one of those. Oh, we could throw those pretty far, actually. Are you dead? Did you die? Oh, he died. Oh, we also blew up the other guy. Oh, I forgot about this gun. I forgot about the rail driver gun that shoots metal spikes. I forgot about these. Dang, I did not expect that guy to come flying in there like that. It's cheesy cauliflower. Okay, so, but did you like make it, or did you buy like a package of it? Or is it like ground up cauliflower and then mixed with cheese? Because like something that I've recently been seeing in stores, I've actually had myself. What? Are you retreating? Was
Fuckers are pulling out. Seeing a substantial mobilization on the satellite.
Is ground up cauliflower mixed with butter and stuff to make a like mashed potatoes, like cauliflower mashed potatoes. Ooh, how do I get over there? So that way you get like a serving of veggies instead of like all the starch from mashed potatoes. I did have it. It's actually very good. But Ick, is that better? Is like gyoza? Is that better? Gyoza? Gyoza? Got him. Oh, that was a headshot. Are you? There we go. God. I feel ripped off. I had to use way more ammo than I should have. So yeah, this weapon will shoot through people and pin them to walls and stuff. Oh god. Okay, well that's not what I expected to happen there, alright. I thought I had to interact with that or something. Of course it's blocked. Take that. And one of those. Partner cooked it. I think it came pre-cheesed. Oh, okay. That's pretty good then. Simple little snack. Simple, healthy little snack. Gyoza. Gyoza. Gyoza? Some gyoza? Or goyozu? Goyozu? Oh yeah, I forgot I have the shotgun too. But yeah, this rail driving gun thing, it actually is like a really good sniper rifle. I guess I can do that to swim over there. Gyozu. Gyozu. Ooh, we get upstairs too. Gyozu. That first was close enough. So, Gyozu? Gyozu? Okay, what about over here? Nothing? There's really nothing in this little room. Okay, well. Oh, cutscenes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Some secrets get buried deeper than others, but I know where to dig. No, wait, you've got the wrong guy. Hush now, Mr. Moody. The time for talk is done.
Oh, so he actually may have legitimately had the wrong guy? That sucks. That's gotta suck a lot, actually. Get your brain melted and then eaten because they thought you were somebody else? That's pretty brutal, yeah. No, you're butchering it again? What? Okay, so Gyozu? Gyozu? So Gyozu. Gyozu. Oh, okay, that was the end. Well, I hope I didn't miss anything. Replica forces appear to be withdrawing from South River wastewater treatment plant. Plexton Fettle has not been secured. S.F.E.A.R has entered Armichin headquarters. Initial resistance lighter than expected. Mission primary objective remains the elimination of Paxton Fettle. Okay. I find it interesting that all these psychically linked soldiers seem to, like, be absolutely terrified of me. Which is... Oh, hi! Hello there. Oh, hi again! Enough with the ghosts! The mental ghosts. Sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. You're all going into timeout when I find you. You're gonna take the longest nap in timeout you've ever had. There isn't really any words I can think of that pronounce similar to it, so I'll just leave it there. Okay.
A devastating explosion in the harbor this evening may not have been an accident. We have learned that evidence of a fierce gun battle has been found by police investigators. Several bodies were recovered from the scene with bullet and shrapnel wounds. So far, no one is commenting on exactly what happened here or why.
So the police are keeping it a secret. It's a secret, you see. Oh, dang. Where did this guy get a... Okay, first of all, where did he get all these grenades? Also, why does he have this, like, automatic shotgun? Oh, you little jerk face. Go away, please. Thank you. Okay, gotta figure out how to get down into that. But Ika, okay. I know you don't get a lot of pop culture stuff, but you play some modules in your time, right? Do you recognize this shotgun? It's a pretty classic shotgun from this era. It's French. Lots of stuff has had it in them. Had this in it. Very classic. I swear I'm not an elk. What about you? You've played some stuff. Anybody recognize this shotgun? It has a very specific name, 4 letters, starts with an S. Oh, now what? Spaz 12, yes, good job, Ika. Thank you. Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You have one new message. First message from Ian Hives.
Hi, Bill. It's Ian Hives. Look, I just got your email. I wish I could give you some more background on this, but it's strictly need to know. Hell, I don't even know what all this is for. For now, look, just focus on the specific contaminants in the task summary. Maybe I can...
Steven? We can call him Steven.
End of messages.
Like, apparently my nickname is now Tom to that one particular streamer from the other Saturday. Longshoreman Digest. Old-timey trapper. Rum through the... Wingles? Huh. Huh. Well, old-timey digest. Or, short time digest. Sure. Alright. Let's get out of here, team. Location secured. Let's go. Internet's a funny place. Full of very funny people. Well, interesting people. Let's say interesting. Are you the real No, you're just another stupid mental ghost. I was hoping that was the real Paxton. So I could just shoot him and we'd be done. Someone got filleted. See, you should have had a shotgun and 2 grenades, idiot. He got to keep his skin. You didn't even get to keep your skin. Still confused on why that, like, sanitation worker had a semi-automatic shotgun and 2 grenades, but, you know, whatever. It's the future. Maybe that's more common. Though I don't know what country we're in, so it's hard to say for sure. Since everyone's speaking English, I assume it's America, but... Oh my god, what? Enough with the ghosts. Oh, oh, oh! We can... And watch in slow motion as we beat people up with the back of a gun. That's not how guns work. That's not how those work at all. Oh, I was gonna kick him right in his stupid face. Did you see that? Y'all see that? He was coming right for me. I was gonna kick him right in his stupid face. Hello? They really went all out with this, like, shiny metallic red for the ceilings. It's an odd choice in a hospital. God, I'm gonna shoot this ghost so hard in its face. Nice. Nice. Secrets! Who are you? Oh, you're not. You don't look like Paxton. Nope. Oh, you're just another one of the people who got eaten by Paxton. Huh. Oh, you're not dead. Or...
Finds her. Origin.
What are you talking about? Alma, what origin? All right, buddy, get moving. Battle's gotta be close.
Oh, okay, so he was... What? Nope, you made a poor choice. Oh my god, it's so inaccurate. I forgot. The only way to, like, make shotguns, you know, fair is to, like, limit their range so drastically as to be unrealistic, but... Alright, that was dumb. Alright, how do I get up there, though? Oh, can I go this way? Oh. I got some armor, though. What? Apparently I snagged some armor through the wall. That's cool. I'll take that. Take that all day. Dang, I have 100 rounds of shotgun ammo I'm carrying around on me. That would be so heavy in real life. That's one thing that most modules do not get right is the weight of ammunition. How did you? What was that? I didn't see him jump in. See, now this is the good range for this shotgun. Any further, though, and it would definitely not be working. Secrets? Ooh, secrets, maybe? Maybe a secret? Oh, we can jump and grab on the ladders. That's cool. Oh, wow. No, really? There's no secrets here? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. What? Oh, maybe this? Maybe so? Wow, this is an elaborate secret. How did you get up here? Ooh, we got some remote bombs stick to almost any surface, including enemies, and can be remotely detonated, making them ideal for traps. Ooh. Nice. What? Oh. Ah. Where was the earth-shattering kaboom? What? Where was my earth-shattering kaboom? It was a very weak grenade. I don't know what just happened there. Hello? Got him. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a better shot. Oh, what? That hit him. I saw him stagger around, looking all staggeredy. That went right through his... It went right through his face! He's got no face left. How did that not kill him? Ow, what? Oh, that just... Wow, he just turned into a fine mist there, everybody. How did that not kill him? Dang, that guy had 2 of those giant metal rods right through his face. And somehow did not kill him. What a tough dude. That was a clone +1. Oh, okay, so instead of... We just snuck behind them. Alright. Huh, I wonder if that means... I wonder if they know they got hit with a sticky grenade when that happens. Can I just take a hammer? Can it has hammer? You know, I realize I've never actually played the 2nd or 3rd or 4th one of these, though I heard they were not nearly as good as this first one. Which makes me sad. Oh, this is where I shot that guy in the back as soon as he, like, turned the opposite direction, yeah. What time is it? 7:30? Or 6:30? Okay, cool. We still got about an hour and 20 minutes. I wonder if this does the stupid thing where if you focus in, it actually causes the rounds to, hello? Oh, I was on. Oh, there was more guys up here? That seems incredibly unlikely, given how many people I already shot up here. Almost missed one. I almost missed one. Oh, that was the double sneaky one. Oh, hi. Dang, he almost got me. God, these guys need to play some more Call of Duty or something. Jeez. Oh. Like, what a weird dead end suddenly. But no. That's my fault. That's my fault. By the way, this is all taking place inside of the city's water treatment facility. Or one of them, apparently. Paxton, Federal, and Replica forces are continuing organized withdrawal from South River wastewater treatment plant. After locating another of Federal's victims, F.E.A.R operatives neutralized Replica rear guard units and and is continuing to pursue retreating enemy forces. Top priority is eliminating Paxton Fettel. We're just doing what we're doing.
I know you guys are hurting, but we could really use your help with this armor camp situation. I just lost contact with my recon team. The brass wants me to send in more men, which I'm reluctant to do until I know what we're dealing with in there. My orders are to secure this guy Fettel. Getting rid of him will break his telepathic link to the soldiers. Once they no longer have an objective, they should shut down. That sure would be nice. Tell you what, can you spare a chopper? We're seeing what looks like a full-scale withdrawal. My gut tells me Fettel's on his way to Armor Camp, so maybe we can help each other out. Can do.
Synergizing? Working together as some sort of unit? That is all but unheard of. Oh, actually, I need to reload this. Hello? Is anybody here? Really? That's outside of... There we go. I was about to say, how is that outside my range? Psst, take that, phone. Alexander Graham Bell, my butt. Oh, he put down a mine. Ah. He's putting down mines, you see. Tripwire motion detection mines, you see. Just sneaking around inside of this Philly that I've been shooting all these people inside of. You know, not a big deal. That plays. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's this area then. Oh, I'll take that for a second. There we go. Oh, it was a trap. They got me. They got me, team. They got me. What a bunch of jerks. They got me. They didn't count on apparently me being smarter than the average special forces operator. They got me, team.
I just lost Yankowski's signal.
What?
Maybe his gear got damaged.
Maybe.
Fire and rescue guys are here. Once they've got the fire under control, we can check the rebels.
Let them handle it. I need you on standby to head inside Armor Camp as soon as the site is secure.
Roger.
Did you all hear that? Up there? Are you upstairs? I'm down here. What is that? Paxton Fettel suddenly got like Inviso enemies? What? Well, actually. Ah, they saw me coming and they wouldn't let me do it. They wouldn't let me shoot through the fence. No, probably just not meant to go that way. Or is this a dead end? Oh, no. Oh, hi. Was he? Oh, you died instantly. Wow, what another really... All the chest shots, no effect. The one I put one right into his what is that? What is... right into his Achilles heel. He just couldn't take it anymore. Down he goes, team. What? Oh, it's just the rifle. Okay. While the stake driver is fun, it is a silly weapon. Oh, okay, so this one I can actually shoot off here. Or not? I mean, I clearly can see it. What? Okay, well that's strange. That's an odd choice. We'll go this way, maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps we might. Ah, okay, we're above where the invisible thing was. Go that way. Free ammo. Booster. Ooh, first aid kit. I don't even need it. Man, it's the worst. Maxed out on first aid kits and I'm at full health. What am I supposed to do with all this nonsense? Ika? Would I blow myself up with a grenade just so I can, use some first aid kits? Like a mad person? Oh, I guess I don't need to interact with either of those. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I was standing there and I shot them, so I should need to go this way. What? What was that noise? Oh, it's the ladder. Do a grenade jump? That would be weird if that was in here. I mean, it's a weird idea either way. It's just... It'd be really weird if that was in here. Okay, so I'm guessing... Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Free armor? Ooh, another one of these.
All right, it's uploading. Remember that wastewater report I mentioned? A little more info here. Contamination seems to originate in the Auburn area. That place is practically deserted nowadays. Probably not a coincidence.
Oh, so it's like Flint. It's like Flint, Michigan in the future. Everyone bailed because the water was super contaminated. Oh, interesting. Also, this one cannot be interacted with like the last one. Oh, I gotta do a posture check. My back is starting to feel wonky. This is where I snuck in through. No, but it's where I'm gonna sneak out through, I guess. Oh, here we go. One dead guy. Ooh, a new gun. Oh, it's like a sniper rifle. Interesting. I think I'm gonna keep the rail driver for the time being. But I like the idea. Oh, I wonder if this one is... Oh no, this one can be shot too. Weird. Okay. Oh, okay. We just made our way back around from the other side. Alright, so instead of going... Wait.
We've lost contact with the search team. Copy. I'm sending in reinforcements. You need to hold that position until the evac is complete. Understood.
Okay, looks like they're waiting to ambush me. Oh, there's no place else to go, really? We good? No, one of them got away. Dang, you were tough. You got blown up and then shotgun blasted at pretty much optimal range multiple times. Dang, that's a tough guy. Maybe these ones with the red scanners are like the elites or something. Let's see, did I get all the windows? Yep. Oh, the grenade did it for me, yeah. Yep. Forgot about the grenade. Yep, forgot about the grenade. That's on me. Oh, something exploded. I like explosions. Dang, dude. Dang, that guy is tough. These dudes are super tough. My God. Just no matter how much whooping I put on them. More armor. I feel like reinforcements are gonna probably show up soon. Oh. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, that. Wait. Friendly? Oh, you're not. Ah. That's not happening. How? You actually did a death maneuver there. Dang. My God. Yeah, these red the red scanner face guys. Oh my God. They just take so much of a whooping. Why? Well, that was a weird situation, everybody. I think we can all agree that was weird. They bum rushed me, and then I also got dropped on by a helicopter. They.
Wait for my signal. I thought I heard something. Quiet down.
Oh, is that him? Oh, hi. Oh, how did you get wait, what? How did you get behind me? Ugh. Frustration. How far back am I? Oh man, really? Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. It's like one good fight back, but more fight than I should have had to deal with, I'd say. Oh, I like switched weapons in the middle. Weird. Huh. No, that was an option. I guess we can, just for the sake of trying it out on stream, we can try out the sniper rifle. Maybe it does like super high damage or something.
We've lost contact with the search team. Copy. Attacked.
Well, I mean, it is pretty precise. And it kills these guys pretty quick. I don't know, I think I preferred throwing the grenade in there, though. But it also explains why there was just one random guy still alive. Is because it turns out there was actually another guy, like, back around the corner. No, break that, thank you. Where'd you go? Did you die? No. Okay, there you go. Now you dead. I only got 6 bullets left, though. I think there was one hidden down here, right? Or another, like, in a little... Yes, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cool. It's gonna be probably weird to watch from someone else's perspective. They're just like, why does he just keep breaking all the windows? And the correct answer is because I'm a weirdo. Oh, hi. Oh. We're doing this now. Okay, so this is going very differently than the last time. Weird. Oh, wrong button. Oh, well, that happened. What? How did you? Okay, so this went very differently. Very differently than last time. Wow. I wonder if it's randomized or if just doing it in a slightly different order like I did caused this much difference. Wow. So that's like drastically different than the first time. I still don't have any sniper rifle bullets. Switch back over to this. Take the ammo. Wait. Oh, I thought for a second I didn't have my third weapon. Wait for my circle. Wait for my circle. Wait for me to signal him. Hey, where'd he go? In a different spot this time? Such a bizarre, like, way to aim down the sight is what, like, activate it with shift. Dang, he did it again. They're shrugging off these headshots. It's insane. Ah, got him. Dang, I would have never guessed you'd be able to shrug off a headshot from this thing. Never in a million years. I guess it's just how good their armor is or whatever, but dang. What? Oh, it's another one of these guys. Ow. Okay, you became a fine mist. What did all that damage? Ow? Oh, he's like got a grenade launcher or something? Oh, that killed me from over here. Well, F5 to quick save. That's good to know that that's an option now. Maybe a little earlier on that on that one next time there, module. Okay, wait. So what is? Oh, it's a separate button to get the remote controlled ones. Oh. I thought it was just in the rotation. Whale butts. Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. It's frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. Well, that didn't work. What? Okay, apparently those will blow you up. They do not know you from anybody else. That's good to know. I assumed it was blue, meaning it knew who I was. Or maybe the glass fell on it and the glass set it off. Which would be interesting. Unless it got set off by the enemy through the wall, perhaps? Could have been set off by the enemy through the wall. That seems unlikely, but not impossible. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, do we get like a third guy in here? Looks like it's just these two. Oh. There we go. There we go. We didn't kill nearly as many people with the grenade, but the rest of that effect was really good. It kind of just ran right into my bullets, which is kind of how you want it to go. No. Did I miss a health upgrade? I thought I was at 140 at this point. Oh, maybe it's... I don't know where I would have missed a health upgrade, though. How odd. Oh, for so there is some surprise damage bonus. That's good to know. How did they get a helicopter also, by the way? I'm just curious. Because those aren't something that are just, you know... That's not something you can just give, like, get. That's not the same thing as being mentally connected to your commanding officer. You have to, like, steal a helicopter. You know what I mean? That makes sense to anybody else? That one traditionally cannot just have the helicopter? Where did you... How? Is it... You're still not dead? How? How is this happening? I'm so confused. I don't understand. I swear I was up to 140 health by this point before.
Quiet down.
I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, well, it did something. Ooh. Little vivisection there. Where'd you go? Okay, okay. Oh, right. Oh, yep, there he is. What? Wow, he has a very bad throwing arm. Just gonna... Ooh, it actually hit him. Oh, hi. Hi there. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, he's got a lot of backup suddenly. Jeez. There he goes. God. What a absolute animal. That heavy armor is absolutely no joke. Ika, you getting any kind of nostalgia vibes off of any of this, by the way? Reminding you of your youth? Wait, didn't we miss? Oh yeah, there's another one over there. I thought I remember there being a couple more. Okay. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's just a hammer.
Tomcat, this is Dust 7. I heard somebody needed a ride. Got an HLZ for me yet? I'm showing a
Armor?
decent-sized yard just ahead of my point man's current position. Only problem is there's an enemy gunship sitting there at the moment. I'll keep you advised. Roger.
Oh, we got helicopter inbound? A bit, yeah, although I'm mainly just super tired at the moment. Oh, rough day. I mean, it's 7 o'clock, which makes it, what, 8 o'clock there? You can go to bed. Don't feel obligated to hang out. If you're tired, go to bed. You can put the Battle Brothers away and play it some more tomorrow after you get off work. I mean, all you're going to miss is me breaking all the windows in this place. Oh, that's the wrong button. Whoops. Well, there goes that element of surprise. I was trying to lean and hit F at the same time, and I ended up hitting G instead. Oh my God! It's Paxton. It's Fettleton. John Fettleton. Just a rifle. That's it. Man. How do I get out this window? I'm gonna stand. Oh, that's a grenade, I think. Oh, hi. I mean, I'm fine with you rolling into the meat grinder here on this one, but... I mean, it's your butts in the... It's another heavy? Really? Jeez. There we go. There we go. That one wasn't as bad. Oh, hi. Well, at least they gave me some guns over here just in case I didn't have any ammo or whatever left from that last fight with the heavy. Yeah, how did they get helicopters though? Like, helicopters aren't subtle. That's... Ow. Where did you... More backup showing up out of these armored cars or what? Wait, you 9 here? Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that far ahead. All right, well yeah, go to bed.
Keep your eyes open for that Blackhawk.
Keep your eyes open for a Blackhawk.
Good. Head to ATC headquarters and find Fettel.
Are you a friendly, I assume? Yes, apparently you are. In fact, a friendly. F.E.A.R combat operative is en route to Armichan headquarters with S.F.A.D escort. F.E.A.R technical officer is on standby. No information from inside Armichan. Mission to assault team will approach Armichan headquarters by helicopter and attempt to make a rooftop entry. Securing Fettel remains top priority. F.E.A.R point man will attempt to determine the status of the missing S.F.A.D team and discern the nature of the threat in order to recommend military response. Your health will regenerate when you are below a certain threshold, which differs by difficulty level. It regenerates more quickly when you stand still. Oh, it's good to know. Interval 04.
What can you tell us about your recon team? We were monitoring them on the security network when we lost contact. Now the entire system is offline. Any news on the bad guys? We know they hit the main building shortly before 5 p.m. No estimate on enemy strength, but we should assume it's a sizable force. Hostages? Undetermined. But no demand. Not as far as I know. Dust 7 on final. Copy, Dust 7. Do you have a visual? Roger
In a
that.
bit. All right. Don't push yourself.
Look dark. Man, I live for this shit.
Yeah, you're about to die for it too.
We got 2 men down. Repeat. LZ is hot.
Did he just...
Can you get us some backup? I don't have any available elements. Son of a bitch.
Did they just shoot each other? Or was that a sniper bullet or something? Also, they didn't even bother giving me full armor at the start of this mission, by the way. How are you not? Dang. I know I can't keep harping on it, but geez, these guys are tough. Oh, you were still not dead? Oh, there's more of them. Oh, one more. Jeez. Well, they did have a force waiting for us during on arrival. That makes sense. Okay, apparently we were switching over to rifles being the primary weapon now. 'Cause all of these guys have these rifles. Let's switch over. Slightly smaller magazine, but probably more damage and a little bit more accurate. Yeah, these are all the tough scanner guys too. And that body despawned. Okay. Oh. Oh, these guys were using them. Interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, almost forgot one. Almost got away. He almost got away, team, but no. Well, I'm in, like, maybe this isn't where I need to be. Wait. Wow, I broke the TV or whatever, but it's still... Oh, maybe that's just a... Maybe that was just a framed poster. Maybe that's not actually a TV. It just looks kind of like a TV. Maybe that's what's going on.
Still no word on Tankowski. It's like he just vanished. The weird thing is that the bodies of the Delta team he was with are all accounted for.
We've lost contact with the roof. Can you confirm if there's been a breach? Unknown. We're checking it out.
Are we? Are you? Oh, did he die or did he get away? Oh, he got away. Good for him. Dang, that's some quick reflexes. And then he just stands. Oh my god, you just stand there and let me shoot you in the face. It was good reflexes to get out of there, to know you were being ambushed, but then terrible reflexes to not get into cover or something. Especially if you know you got backup sitting back here somewhere. Caution fire. Ooh, it does explode. Dang. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. I probably shouldn't have been standing that close to it though, right?
Take cover.
What?
Flush you out.
What?
Take him down.
Very far.
Squad, check in.
Yeah, the assault rifle seems to do a little bit more damage than the SMG. I really appreciate how, like, smoke and effect there is for this. This is a lot of detail. I appreciate that. Okay, that was not the best timing, actually. Also interesting, we haven't got any kind of silenced weapon yet. I mean, I guess this is the future, so there's no reason they can't have some kind of futuristic, much more resilient to damage armor, right? I mean, as it stands now, we have some pretty capable body armors. I mean, not like this capable, but still very capable body armors. I do find it funny, though, that so many modules revert to the Spaz 12 as their go-to combat shotgun, when in real life, the Spaz 12 was, while a fine weapon, not actually, like, that great of a semi-automatic combat shotgun. It was heavy. Remember right, it was kind of awkward to reload. Ooh, did I get both? I guess not. Man. I really feel like these grenades are underperforming for me. Just generally speaking. That's a great question. How did he get here? I don't. Do you know who I am? Are you my father? Can we do something different than fathers and say you're like my cousin? Which is really weird. No, get the... What are you... No, get the... Not the... No, I want the shotgun. Not worried about the med kit. Or this SMG. I'd have to probably be out of SMG ammo at this point if I had not switched over to that rifle, right? More than likely. Dang. Saw me coming. Ow! Lost a man? Wow. Kind of a jerk thing to say considering he just lost 2 dudes. Pretty sure if I just saw 2 of my friends get shot and killed, I'd be like, oh my god, we got men down. Not just, we lost a guy. Was it Steve or Rick? It was Rick. No! No! Not Rick! What about Steve? I didn't like Steve very much. He was kind of a jerk. Okay. Oh, am I supposed to jump into this? Is that what they're setting up? Butts, I say. Butts to that. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. The skylight entrance, really? Especially if I'm just jumping in as a regular person. Anything over like 3 feet, you're going to have to be ready for. Anything over probably like 5 or 6 feet, you're going to have to land properly or injure yourself. Something from this height where you're up like 15 or more foot in the air, you'll be lucky even if you land correctly to not injure something. F.E.A.R operatives have successfully infiltrated Armored Chin headquarters building. F.E.A.R escort neutralized in ambush. Additional U.S. Special Forces assets have been scrambled. Efforts to establish negotiations with hostile forces have been unsuccessful. Mission. Initial objective will be to get the company network online so that F.E.A.R coordinator can access the system. F.E.A.R operative will then proceed to last known location of F.E.A.R reconnaissance team.
The ATC network is offline. I need you to find the server hub and reset it so I can get into
There's so many windows here.
It should give us a better idea
Kidding
what's
right
going
now?
on in there.
I waste so much ammo. Guess I could have thrown a grenade and hoped, but... Take that. Ooh, broke both of them. I guess they don't... Oh, it goes back up. Oh, can I, like, slide kick under it? Oh, I thought I could slide kick under it. No, they won't let me. Jerks. Let's break their posters. Oh, I knocked over the cactus. I'm sorry, little cactus. Wow, it is pitch black. I'm not even Vin Diesel or nothing. It's just pitch black. Demonstration boardrooms. See, aren't you all happy I'm just broadcasting this directly into your like offices or houses or whatever? You don't have to go to a room or nothing. something just happened over there. Just not sure what. Oh, can I break this? I cannot. Oh, apparently this is locked. Apparently it's too good for me. Oh, more lightning. Okay. Some jets. Oh. Okay. It's not locked. Something running around in the, that.
Stay out of my way.
What? Hello? Hello? Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that man appears to be very dead.
Data's uploading now. There's a reference to something called Icarus. It says here that it was a bioengineering program that started in 1973. Something about health issues related to microgravity. Loss of muscle mass, bone density, shit like that.
In 73? So in 73, they were starting to try to develop soldiers who could go into space? Really? Alright. I guess. I mean... I don't feel like genetic engineering in the 70s would have been a good idea, but whatever. And I assume it's into space because... the only place I can think of where you're going to suffer that kind of injury would be on a mission in space. It's a known issue. In space, like if you're an astronaut, you actually do have to work out like regularly to keep your bone density and stuff. Otherwise, the reduced gravity can lead to issues. Also, there's no door to this room. I mean, maybe that's by design or something, but... 555. Okay, we got a fake, the standard traditional movie fake number of 555 phone numbers. It's fun. Paperwork. Just trying to see if there's any references in here. Call me. Oh, nothing. Oh, whoops. So far, nothing. Ooh, this is a double setup. TPS report. Ah, TPS report. Okay, that's like an Office or the what's that movie called? Office Space? That's an Office Space reference. I guess there's something behind this. It won't open. Oh. Hello. Okay, well. You didn't do a very good job breaking these windows. By the way. Whatever you are. Man, they really like spending some time up in these crawl spaces. I don't know why you'd want to build them crawl spaces so much. Can I can't reach. Ah, this was what was blocking it. We figured it out, team. We solved the mystery. Ika, you were here when we solved the mystery of what was blocking that door.
You have one new message. First message from an outside number. Peter, it's Carla at Hudson Avionics. Where is everybody? I can't reach anyone over there. I need to talk to Brett about this draft he sent over, but he hasn't returned my call. It's really important he gets back to me as soon as possible. Okay? Thanks. End of message.
Yeah, I don't think Brad's gonna get back to you anytime soon, unfortunately. There, Mary? I don't remember what her name is now, but yeah, Brad's probably not gonna get back to you anytime soon. these guys did so much collateral damage. It's like they went out of their way to break every window and electronic they can get a hold of. Even really weird stuff, like all the posters on the wall. Oh, we're on the other side of this. That's fun. It's like even like like everything though. Every computer. Stuff on floors I don't even think they were on is broken. It's really weird. Just find the footage. They go back to the security footage, just my character running around breaking every electronic thing he can get a hold of. Wait, is this? Oh, I was about to say. Oh, hello. What are you, sir? Ma'am? Well, you're all clones, so you're one or the other, but I mean, I guess you could be gender neutral, right? Oh. What? What is happening? Are you immune to shotgun blasts? Oh, I guess not. I guess you're just super tough. Okay, well, good for you. God, there's so much windows. I don't got time to break all these windows. Ugh, I'm frustrated. Oh, hello. Oh, there's two. Well, that got one. There's the other one. Okay, I appreciate that they're helping me break the windows, though. Because there was no reason for him to dive through that window. Like, the other window had already been dove through. There's no reason for him to do that. Come on, break. Break! Thank you. Ow. Jerk! Edge of your file for fear, it's lists your obsession of breaking everything as you con. But list you make it for, but list you make for it with skill, so they keep you around despite collateral damage costs. Yeah, they just know that no matter what happens, I'm gonna break all the windows and like electronics and stuff. But it's like he's so good, we don't even care that he breaks all this stuff. It's like his only con. He's super tough and he's got crazy fast reflexes and he knows how to use every gun ever. But he just breaks windows non-stop. Windows, glass screens. If it's a poster with a glass on it, he'll break it. It's absurd. It's like that's the price we pay for our freedom. The only price we. If all I have to pay for my freedom is some collateral damage, it's worth it. Send him in. Send the new guy in. Give him a ball peen handwear and send him on his way.
You have 3
Play the message.
new messages.
You have 3 new messages?
Message from
Chuck Haberger. It's Chuck Haberger.
Oh, you're dead.
Analyzed the ratings, and I'm recommending we suspend Perseus till we can figure out what's causing the synchronization. The patterns are identical to what we saw last time, but obviously the consequences would be a hell of a lot worse.
next message from
Chuck Haberger.
You're still dead.
Maybe you've forgotten that when this happened before, Fettel was only a child, and the fallout of that fuck-up was that Origin had to be permanently shut down. This time we're talking about a highly trained military commander with a telepathic link to hundreds of soldiers that don't think for themselves.
Oh, like what's happening right now?
Behind schedule now. Imagine what'll happen if we end up with a full-scale revolt.
next message from
Marshall Nisler.
Oh, hello, Marshall.
Just got off the phone with Chuck Haberger. Really worried about his findings. He said he talked to you about suspending the program temporarily, and I've got to agree. If there's even the slightest chance of another synchronicity event, we've got to take it seriously. I'm gonna head over to the Perseus compound and check things out.
Okay, so these calls probably came in right before the beginning of everything.
messages.
Warning them they need to shut it down, and they were just a wee bit late. Where am I going, by the way? Like, yeah, Man, what a file report to, like, read. Like, yeah, all these super great reflexes and training and stuff. And but he has the crazy side effect of just breaking all the glass stuff he can find when he's on a mission. When he's off mission, like he's just floating around the base, perfectly normal person. You would never know there's anything wrong with him. But he's on his mission, when he's in kill mode, he just has to break all the glass. Oh, it does break. I thought it just bounced, but no, it actually breaks. Okay. So dramatic overreaction to having to like flying scissor kick the poster on a wall. Just hates it so hard. Oh wait. Is this? Oh look, a red stapler and a TPS report. Okay, that's definitely an office space reference. Wait. Oh, okay. Ooh, terrorism? We were talking about that earlier. Of course there's no chance of it. It's not like they're already contaminating the water that's being drunk by all these people, right? Oh, interesting. Interesting. So maybe this wasn't just Preston Fettel, like, going off the rail. So maybe something deeper and more sinister is involved. The Russians? The Lithuanians? I don't know. Whoever we've been at war with at different times. In the future, if things are going the way they are currently, it'd probably be maybe China or something. Or the North Koreans. Wait, did I get you? I did, okay. Ooh, it's a little messy in this one. Oh, take the shotgun, yes. Oh, armor, yes. Oh, that was what was talking, was the radio. Okay. Guess I'm going into the crawl spaces now, everybody. This is a good decision. This is a wise, good decision. Not like there's a bunch of invisible ninjas running around in here who want to kick me right in my face. By the way, we actively know that that is the case. Like, it's not a secret that there's ninjas up there. We know there are ninjas up there. Like that one. Ooh, actually the glowing orange actually helped in that situation. I don't need a first aid kit. Oh, it's just a box. It's like, what is this? A weird printer? But no, it's just a regular, like, supply box. Interesting. Full world connection. I mean, what does the enemy think of this? There's got to be at least one enemy on cams, right? Like.
Looks like the Icarus program got shut down in favor of something called Perseus, which, from what I can tell, is funded by DoD. I'm guessing that's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
Okay, tying this all together. So initially, this was a program to design a super soldier, or like a super astronaut, who would not lose bone and muscle mass while being in space. That's interesting. And somehow, apparently, that went so well that they turned that into a super soldier with psionic abilities. What an odd find that had to have been. To go from trying to deter bone loss in space to psionic abilities. I'd like to have been in the lab that day. What? I'd shoot you.
Give him a comlink.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Hello? Who are you people?
The good guys. Are you all right?
Oh, sure. I'm having a hell of a time.
You said you're an engineer? Can you help me get into the network?
What am I, an IS lackey? Tell you what, you disable the local security system, and I'll see what I can do about the server.
I can disable it remotely once I'm logged in.
No, you can't. It's on a separate network.
Okay. We found a random IT guy. And he's not gonna like us. You know how much work I made for this guy? He's gonna be pulling nothing but all-nighters every day for months trying to fix all this damage.
That away.
Why do you want us to bring down the security system anyway?
Oops.
Never mind why. You want my help, that's the price.
IT!
Just wait here.
He's really in the middle of this eating a bag of potato chips. Standing in the middle of that room in broad daylight. God, okay, you must have tons of technical knowledge and absolutely no common sense. Alright, ninjas, I'm gonna make a deal. You go get that guy after I'm done with him and we won't fight each other. How's that sound? How's that sound, everybody? Oh, they already broke that one. The heck? Wait, didn't I just... What? Like, the glass or something is blocking me. Weird. I thought I just broke this one, but I guess not. Alright, team. Oh, okay. Oh, God, there's so much stuff to break. Oh, I didn't realize you could hit the mouse.
You have one new message. First message from
Ian Hives. Norton, it's Ian Hives. Look, Alice Wade stopped by my office this morning, and I feel a little awkward saying this, but, well, I really need you to tone down the innuendo around her. It's not that I personally give a rat's ass, but the last thing we need right now is a sexual harassment case drawing unwanted attention to this.
Wow.
It's supposed to be a secret.
Ah, corporate America. I don't care what you're doing. Stop it, because we can't afford to lose money. What? Oh my god, it took 3. It took 3 to kill him. Oh, wow, that's actually really a nice lighting effect. That he shot that and it actually wobbled correctly? Dang. Good for them. Dang, that's a really good lighting effect, actually. Oh, this one's apparently invincible. The elevator ones don't break. Weird. That's actually very odd. Probably a weird oversight. Like, they didn't think to adjust those panels to be destroyable. Because there's only like one set of them. You know what I mean? Oh, really? I gotta break both sides of these ones? Weird. Okay. Oh, this is reinforced glass. My nemesis. What do we got? We got a bunch of guns. Wait, how do you... Wait, what? How do you get... Oh, there's the door. I was like, how do you even get into this room? There's no doors. Sniper? What? This is like the polar opposite of a sniper. The only way this could be less snipery is if I was just using a pistol. What an odd choice. There's an... Oh, well, I guess I could break the... Well, no, I can't break the computers either. Huh, are we out of ninjas then? Did you guys run out of ninjas already? I only killed like 8. I think you're legally required to have a minimum of 25. And a battalion of 1,000 guys? Pretty sure legally you have to have at least 25. Right? Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
That should do it.
Saving checkpoint.
Mr. Mapes, do you copy? Mr. Mapes!
What?
There is that idiot. Fuck it, we'll just have to do this the hard way. Okay, find that server and reboot it.
Locate and reset the network. Okay. I guess I'm doing it myself. I think a dozen at least. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've done maybe, what, 8 or 10 of them? Tops? It doesn't feel like we've done even a dozen, to be honest with you. 1 dozen of ninjas? Yeah. See, that makes sense to me. Wholesale, yeah. You get them a whole squad. You get in contact with a clan, and then the clan sends the ninjas. Look, I watched Ninja Turtles. I understand how this works. And everyone knows Ninja Turtles was 100% accurate all the time. I need to know where I need to be going, though. Am I just going back the way I came? Am I just going back to that room where the guy was standing? Oh, I missed one. Happy I came back, I guess. Wait, is this just the... Well, we came in from this way, right? I guess I don't know which direction I need to be going for this. And the module's not really telling me. I'm just gonna head back to that room. I think where that guy was standing? No, I think it was this way. Oh yeah, here's the body. I know I broke that last time I was in here. They definitely reset it. Oh, this is open now. Oh, wait. That also takes me over there. I thought we were doing this the hard way. This is like... Oh, this is where the guy was standing. Oh, the ninjas got him. The ninjas got him, everybody. Oh, hi. Also, I don't think this weapon holds 12. Remember right, it only holds 8. So unless these are some like heavily modified Spaz 12s, I think it should only be holding 8. The fact we're finding them like everywhere does not lead me to believe that these should be highly modified. Oh, hi. Did that work? Nope. That worked, though. Ah, okay, this wasn't open, I don't think, before. Yes, this is like a new area.
We're on the roof, heading inside.
Copy. Proceed to run it.
What? Armor? Oh, I can't jump in here? Really? Oh, boo. The attack speed on the rifle is a little slower. Interesting choice. Jump up there.
Okay, I'm showing that the network has been rebooted. Good job. It'll take a minute for the system to come back online.
Okay, we gotta determine the status of the missing F.E.A.R team. Oh, hi. How do you know I was over there? I disagree with that ruling. How did... What? These are regular guys. These aren't even the red headband guys. So they can jump through these windows, but I can't. That's messed up, yo. That's unfair. Oh, they're back to having submachine guns. Weird.
That Mapes guy was right about security.
Oh, look, someone took the fire extinguisher.
I can monitor the camera feed, but I don't have any direct access to the system.
Oh, see, now they're gonna record me doing all this weird stuff with the breaking everything. Am I stuck? Actually, oh no, okay. I thought I was actually legitimately stuck there for a second. Okay, we've got 10 minutes left. Ooh, drinking fountain? Nothing. Man. See, it would be really cool if you can break the drinking fountain and it just sprays water out. Doesn't have to be in a realistic way. God, I'm wasting so much time having to break all this stuff. Why didn't our character have another weirder but easier to pull off problem? Why did it have to be his hatred of glass electronics? What? Oh. Hello, Alma? Or what we believe to be called Alma? Alma? Mega? But John Madden. Okay. Oh wait. They looked like they were already broken because they were all glitchy, but I was like, oh wait, no, that's their pre-broken state.
Location of that Delta team. Secure the site and wait for Jen.
Okay, will do. That'll definitely work. It's not at all a trap.
You've seen her, haven't you? She is the original.
I thought that was actually, that might have actually been him.
Somewhere ahead of you. Be careful.
I was made from her, and I was born from her. We are separate, but we are one.
So it makes me wonder what the implications are then. I guess that they genetically engineered Alma and then like then she birthed the genetically engineered soldiers? What's happening? Hello? I will shotgun you. I'm willing and able. Ooh, look at this! It's defenseless. It's a baby piece of glass. It's not even in a windowsill yet. It's just crawling around. Has no idea what it's doing. And dead! Oh, cutscene. Might actually be... Whoa! Am I defending myself from this stuff? Usually in the cutscenes... No, I don't think they're doing damage, but I can't seem to injure them. Or like... dissuade them. Nope, that's invincible glass. Ah, this is an invincible glass. We get to watch it break in glorious, glorious slow motion. Okay, that's not the door we need, apparently. I love I can bicycle kick in slow motion during a cutscene. Oh, that is actually destroying my armor. I didn't realize that, but yeah, that actually just hit my armor.
Floating in darkness, like the unborn in the womb. Soon I will find her, and I will set her free.
Shit, I lost him again. Fuck.
What? That was some I killed them all, not just the men, women, and children too vibes. Yeah, yeah. With the power of my rifle or my shotgun butt, I too put down all of them. I spared none of them, not even the younglings. You're lucky you're up there and I can't hit you with stuff. I could shoot you, but I can't afford to waste the ammo. Okay. Okay, this... Oh, I think we're about to go into a cutscene. Okay, we'll move forward. Oh, I can't tell if this is a cutscene or a boss fight. We're gonna save it. We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save it. Okay, save. I guess. Watchers? What? No, just A. Why would we? What? Watchers? No? Okay, quit. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Whoop. Okay. Oh man. That was, okay, so things we learned. Oh, what did we learn? We learned so many things. Okay, first thing we learned. The first thing we learned was I need to do some tech work on getting House of the Dead to work. We learned that. For no apparent reason, that thing is apparently just eating whatever it is that I use to stream with. I don't know if it's like CPU or like memory RAM or something. Whatever it's eating, it is absolutely destroying the stream. Okay, so what else did we learn? If a valve is shaking, like something is wrong with it. Something is wrong with it. Don't punch it. We learned that one the hard way. What else? See, another good thing we learned. Apparently, okay, so, psychically linked soldiers also get to take their attack choppers when they leave. Because there's no other explanation on why they have choppers and stuff. Like, you can argue that a 1,000 men mentally linked to one person all working together could dissipate into the crowds of a big city like we're in. You cannot argue that they can take their attack and transport helicopters and fly them wherever they want without them being picked up by radar. Those are two very different things completely, but apparently not. Apparently in this universe, it's perfectly fine. They got to keep their attack and transport helicopters. What else? Apparently, pistol ammo will vaporize rats. I mean, we shot that rat with that pistol and it just became a fine red mist and stopped existing. All right, so we got our 4. I need to do some tech work on getting House of the Dead to work. That's definitely something we learned. If a valve is shaking like something is wrong with it, don't punch it. Don't punch it. Do not. I repeat, do not punch it. Physically linked soldiers also get to take their attack choppers when they leave. For whatever reason, no one seemed to think it's odd that the enemy has these attack choppers and transport choppers. Weird. And then last but not least, pistol ammo, or weapons firing pistol ammo will in fact vaporize rats, apparently. They will become a fine mist if you shoot them with anything with a pistol caliber round. Insane. All right, scheduling. Next week, more of F.E.A.R. I don't remember how much there is, but I think if it goes like it did tonight, we'll probably finish it next week. I wasn't planning on F.E.A.R taking an extremely long time to get through. I think I originally planned on it taking 2 streams because I remembered it not being... good night, Ika. Thanks for staying so late. Get some sleep. Feel better tomorrow. I hope to see you back on Thursday for more Lufia 2. But yeah, so after F.E.A.R, I don't know what... I'd have to go check. I know an acquisition occurred where I did pick up quite a bit of things recommended in the Discord. So after we finish F.E.A.R, we are going to be playing either House of the Dead Remastered, if I can figure out why it was just absolutely positively eating the stream. Oh yeah, here we go. I forgot about this. I'm looking at the picture of Ika's of John Brown, was it? John Brown, quite the picture here. Quite the picture of John Brown. Pretty violent, but interesting that he's in between the sides, I think. But man, that's a thing. But yeah. But after that, we've got... So after we finish F.E.A.R, we've got... Looks like the next thing on the list is recommended by Cheng Mirai, Metal Gear Solid. The original PlayStation 1 Metal Gear Solid. So if I can't get House of the Dead remake going, it's going to be Metal Gear Solid, which will be super interesting to see. And there's absolutely no reason that shouldn't run perfectly fine. I mean, worst case scenario, I guess if we can't get it to run off of GOG like we're supposed to, I guess I could probably run an emulator and run it that way. Still quite strange. But yeah. So then Thursday, 4 p.m. here on Twitch, we'll have more of Lufia 2. Apparently we're only about a third of the way through it. So not plenty of story left there to get through for Lufia 2. I don't know what's about to happen. All I know is our kid was kidnapped and we've gone on an event. We've started the adventure part 2, or I guess 2, maybe the second, third, to go get our child back, our stolen child. And that'd be 4 p.m. here on Twitch. And then Saturday, 3 p.m., we're going to be starting up Mad Father. Last week we finished up Benny and the Ink Machine. Very fun, very interesting stuff. I'll be curious to see what the not sequel, but the also in the universe is. What that'll bring to the table. Yeah, we'll be starting Mad Father. I don't know much about it. It was a recommendation by I Swear I'm Not an Elk. I'll be curious to see how it goes. It's got a kind of an isometric view with some simple kind of Stardew Valley style graphics. And then Sunday, as of right now, Sunday, We will be on our second, I repeat, second stream now of the Puzzle Sundays, also at 3 p.m. here on Twitch, of In Verbis Virtus. You say words into the mic to cast spells, and then you use those spells to solve problems and deal with a little bit of combat. As of right now, it's been fun. It's been interesting. I don't know how much more we've got. It felt like maybe we got through a third of it, and the easiest third. So maybe a good 3 to 4 streams on that altogether. I also got bit by something. Fantastic. But yeah, and that'll be Sunday, 3 p.m. here on Twitch. Full schedule these days. We're up to 4 streaming days now for all you board members. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know. If you want to get caught up on any of this, we have the YouTube repository, Raven Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook is one word, INC. Everything I take gets slightly edited and put up there. I think I'm a little I think I'm a little behind. I'll have to go help social media tonight, but I think we'll be able to get caught up. And then what else? We've got the Discord. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. We have model recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. We got general chat. We've got water cooler jokes for the memes. We've got a food section. We got an art board. If you make art, throw it over there. We want to see it. We have a funny animal section, and we got an after hours for the lewd stuff section. Stop in, say hello. And then last but not least, we have the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. Again, Hillbrook is one word, INC. Schedule reminders, updates if there are changes, and note from management to the board. I want to thank all the board members, of course. Thank you so much. Ika for staying here to the end. I swear I'm not an elk. I hope you... I'm sorry we couldn't get House of the Dead to work yet, but I hope F.E.A.R was at least fun. Alpha Mike for the raid earlier. Thank you so much. We also had... Wasn't there someone else who came in at one point? Pretty sure we had at least one other person in chat. But either way, I appreciate you all stopping by. Any of the lurkers, thank you. You helped the Twitch world go around. Anybody checked out the VODs here on Twitch, thank you. Anybody checks out the VODs over the YouTube repository, thank you. It's all greatly appreciated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. All right, board members. Like I said, I'm going to go do some social media stuff. I hope to see you back on Thursday. If not, that's okay. You have a good one in general. Yeah, I think that'll be bad. Oh, okay, there we go. Blur Official, welcome. I was wondering where you've been. I was actually today, I went over and I looked at your account, because I had seen that I was like, I haven't seen them around in a while. And it had been 19 days since your last stream. You say I have a packed schedule. Your schedule is a packed too. You must be real busy right now. But I hope you're doing well, friend. Yes. But thank you for stopping by. You have a good night also. Hope to see you back later. Wait, why is there... weird. Been some fuzz over here. Odd. But alright, good night everyone. Bye. Okay, Blur Official. Well, I hope it's getting better for you soon. If for no other reason, you can relax a little bit. But again, good night.